All right, hello, this is Coach John here, and today I'm going to share with you PSLE paper 2022, question 15 in paper 2. Okay, so right now, so you can pause the video now and then you read off from here. And then what I will do is I will quickly zoom into what is important so that you can have key takeaway to revise your PSLE more easily. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, can you see that there's this fraction of the money to buy 6 identical pens? Okay, so what we have here is actually something that we have 4/7 part A. If you write in maths way, it's actually 4/7 of the money is equivalent to 6 pence. Okay, 6p. Okay, so right now I think this is something that you need to pause the video for a while and then to ask your kid how comfortable is he to be able to write something like that? Because I think a lot of times it's pretty hard to digest and process what's going on. All right. So if it doesn't need, just pause the video. Right. Okay. So right now, let's say you read on and then spend the rest of the money to buy 4 such pens and 3 files. And then part A is to what fraction of the money, which is a question mark over here. Yeah. To buy 3 files. Okay, so okay, so right now, what can we do? Okay, yeah, so we need to move from here all the way down through a fraction of the money to represent some number of pence, and then we use that to minus off. Okay, so let me just illustrate from here. All right. Okay, so right now, what do we do? Okay, so the only difference here is actually over here, where there is this unseen relationship between the pens and the files. Okay, so the lowest hanging fruit will be more of like how do we move from here to here? Okay, so let's use this as a Q. Okay, so we need to move to 4 pens. Okay, so I need to move to 1 pen. Okay, so right now, divided by 6. Okay, divided by 6. Divided by 6. So we have Kentucky Chicken Fried, which is keep change flip. So we have KCF, and then we have keep the first one, change to divide 2 times, and then 1/6, which is 2 out of 21. All right, so we have 2 out of 21 of the total money. Okay, then we have a times 4 and times 4 here. Okay, so this one will be like a step-by-step processing. And then we have 2/21 times 4, which is 8/21. So we have 8/21 of the money that represent 4 pence. Okay, so what do we do with this information? Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is to buy the 3 files. Okay, so what I'm going to do is for the remaining of the 3 files, what we can do is we have 1 whole, okay, minus off 6 pence. Okay, so we have 6 pence minus off, and then minus off 4 such pence will be minus off 8/21. And then we have making sure that back to basic, you want to make the denominator the same. And then we have 1/21, okay? And that's the answer for 3 files. Okay, so the thinking process will be very much on, yes, in the first sentence, we have a fraction that is equivalent to 6 pence, and then we are going to have to find the 3 files. So the bridge is actually from here to the pens to the from the pens to this pens to the files. Okay, so we are moving from the pens to 4 pens, 6 pens to 4 pens, and then to the file. So this is like the bridge if you are looking at how to help your child to link all the steps. Okay, so next one will be grouping. Why? Because for every, when you see a word for every, you know that it's actually grouping. Okay, so what we have here is also looking at, okay, for every five files, one additional file was given for free, and how many files will Muthu get in total if he were to spend all his money to buy files only. Okay, so right now we're going to look here is we want to look at since 1 out of 21 of the money is equivalent to 3 files. And remember, part A answer can always be used for part B. I mean, there must be a reason why they put part A first, right? I mean, why don't they put B as A and then A as B? Yeah. For the fact that they put A first, and then that means when you do A, and after having completed A, you can actually put that into good use in B as well. Okay, so 21 out of 21 of all the money, because if you're looking at 1 unit for all the money, actually there is a total of 21 units because of the denominator 21. So we have 3 times 21, which is actually 63 files as well. Okay, so right now what we're going to do here is, since for every 5 files back to P formats, let's look at how many groups of 5 we can find. So anyway, I could put GRP for grouping. Okay, so teach your child the concept grouping. Okay, so the number of groups in this case will be 63 divided by 5, and then we will have 12 groups, remainder 3 isolated files. The final step will be total files will be 63 files in total plus 12 free, and you have 75 in total, and that's the answer.